NBA 2K23 next gen. It will be Memphis Grizzlies at Phoenix Suns hometown at Phoenix, Arizona. And we saw Ashley and Ricky in Phoenix when they was facing Washington Wizards. Anyway, we're gonna see what can happen. Anyway, enjoy this broadcast, and also stay tuned because this is gonna be a craziest fight, or should I say, not fight, but a battle. Anyway, enjoy this broadcast. Also, stay tuned and enjoy yourself.
And it's conference rivals squaring off tonight in this one, Steve. It might be the regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. Good! Another from 3.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
Now here's Teletovic. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Over Jackson, play on the clock. Teletovic's shot is good. Teletovic has got his second bucket tonight.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
With 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
To stop the run, and then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Teletovic misses.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Time now to turn to David.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Grizzlies with another miss. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Pass to Jackson. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Right there on that play, Jackson showed the nice touch and his ability to finish around the rim.
Ayton trying to break free. That one goes in. Teletovic has got 14 points for the game.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And that one's good. Morant.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Ayton a screen. Teletovic with it. He's picked up by Morant. And that one's good, Ayton.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Morant outside. Kicks to Adams. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Teletovic. It's good again in an excellent 7th-rate shooting night so far.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Jackson with the screen. Grant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on it.
At the line for the Grizzlies, John Morant. At the line for 2.
This guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Jaw's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
3-pointer, Teletovic. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Bain passes to Adams. Dishes it to Morant. Tries for the hoop. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
Teletovic inside the line. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Teletovic has got 21.
He is in a zone 9 of 10 here in the first. He is red hot.
Now Morant. He's got 8. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Shooting for Memphis, John Morant. Shooting 1.
It's always good for a team's confidence when you can.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 14-point game. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
They've got MP. Mikal Bridges out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Craig in at the 3 spot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Craig kicks to Payne. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Teletovich's shot is good.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Morant, the bounce pass. Jackson has the open look. Jackson missing again. Phoenix leading by 13. Craig passes to Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
The pass to Brooks. Jacks up a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
The defense decides to gamble off him.
About a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Kicks it out to MP. Payne against Bridges. Teletovic with a screen on Payne. And MP with the basket on the assist from Bridges. Teletovic has got 5 points in the quarter. Brooks against Craig. With the step back. Releases. Brooks misses.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Payne with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Teletovic. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Payne finds Teletovic. Lock at 6. The tray. It's not going to go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Here's Adams over to Teletovic. And the call on the shot.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Stephen, 2 shots.
High post, plus he's skilled at throwing those full court touchdown passes.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Suns.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Here's Teletovic. Here's Ayton. And Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Down low. Jackson passes to Payne. Feeds it to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Washington was a man on a mission. He scored an incredible number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun.
What's up? 15 foul.
What I like is they just kept calling his numbers. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Bain passes to Brooks. Count that bucket. Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his
First person foul. 15 foul. Grizzlies substitution. Tyus Jones.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Inside. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. To the inside. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist by Jackson. Adams has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. A stupendous finish in traffic. 34 points for MP. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's Jackson atop the key. Back to Jones. On the wing, Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Adams finds Bain. Offline with his 3. Suns leading by 10. Here's Toledovich. No good that time.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
14 feet away. Jones, no luck.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Jackson against Toledovich. Over Jackson. Toledovich misses. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Bain passes to Jones. Outside, Bain. Pass to Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Suns have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by Jackson. Toledovich for the and again for 3.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And to think a few years ago, hitting 300 threes was impossible. Then Curry hits 402 in 2016, and just years later, the 402
connects again from distance.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That 3 moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the 3 and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And back in 2016, Curry had a year that I didn't think anyone could match until now. 402, no longer the high mark for threes in a season. The era of the long ball is truly upon us.
Sun changes for Phoenix. Sharks checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Jay Crowder comes in for MP. We've reached halftime in this one. Suns lead by 12. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
60.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front? Talking about trades, did you guys ever have a new acquisition to a team you were on that, I don't know, rubbed you the wrong way?
Yeah, one time I was on a good team, and then we added this big, unpredictable goofball. And then it upset everything. His name is,
Don't you say it, Kenny.
Shaq.
And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. A fantastic performance for the Phoenix Suns.
Raining them from a distance, they're confident getting open looks. It's just gotten them to a big lead.
Yeah, shooting is contagious, and they've caught the bug. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1. Teletovic misses. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant passes to Adams. 6 feet out. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Tom. Grizzlies shooting 50. % from the floor. They're locked in. Morant scanning the floor. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Love the execution. John Morant is big time at breaking down the defense in these sets.
Teletovic against Jackson. Fades away. Teletovic's shot is good. Teletovic has got 44.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
And then Morant slams it in.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. John Morant has people on skates.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And a wide open look for Bain. And the lead is down inside single digits. Bain's got 6 points.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Teletovic kicks it out to Booker. Back to Teletovic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 7. Morant with it. Now guarded by Payne. And he makes that one. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And MP with the basket on the assist from Payne. Payne's got his 8th assist in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant outside. To the paint. Adams dishes to Jackson. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside. And the defense of Jared Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
Payne passes to Teletovic. 18 feet out. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Teletovic has got 48.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Morant passes to Jackson. Tries again. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. He's got 12.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Bridges kicks to Teletovic. Fires for 3. Yet another bucket.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
And to match 30 games.
That's right, time to make some noise for you, some dancer.
Here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And foul on the shot. So
Jared Jackson Jr. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Phoenix. 2 shots.
From them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
here's Morant. And he has 28 points for the game. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down.
The young fella usually goes about his business, but on that play, it was a highlight reel from Jaren Jackson.
Back to Payne. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 8.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Teletovic's shot is good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant passes to Bing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Shot from 12. And MP with the basket on the assist from Payne. Payne's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And here is Brooks. 7 points in the game. Here's Adams. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Ayton. Pass to Teletovic. Over Brooks. Teletovic misses. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 11-point game. Brooks misses. Phoenix has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Suns.
Their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity. Clearly a foul.
Second
Calling
personal
good
foul.
game, ref. Keep it up.
Third team foul. At the line for Phoenix. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Saric is checked in for 8. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Jackson. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Timeout called the Grizzlies.
And coach can't like.
That's the way to use that free coach. You know.
And the switch here. From the inbound, and the powerful one-handed slam.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bane getting off the ground with ease.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, man, what a shot. That from another time zone.
Jones looking for an opening. Shot from 12. Saric grabs the board.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Booker fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Booker's got 12 points now in the quarter. Outside, Jones. Lets a floater go. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Jones. 5 points in the game. Over Payne. And he can't bank that one in. Three-pointer to Ledovic. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Bembry. And there's the pass to Jones. Bane with it. Big shot on the way. Here's Tillman. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second-chance opportunities.
Jones kicks to Bain. A three-pointer off the mark. Phoenix leading by 20. Toledovich from outside, and Desmond Bain pulls it down. Bain's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Jones on the wing. Pass to Tillman. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
During Desmond Bain's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bain's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
5 to shoot. Bain inside the three-point line. Phoenix grabs the miss. 22 is their biggest lead.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Hits it from three-point range. 66 points for MP.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Charge has got rebound number 8 now on the night. MP outside. Sharch with the screen for Toledovich. Another shot, and it's Sharch with the nice basket inside. Sharch has got 11.
And the anticipation of Saric, outstanding at staying engaged and just eating up those rebounds.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Memphis.
One shot.
Shooting for Memphis. Desmond Bain at the line for one.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
With shooting threes as good as anyone in the game.
Phoenix making some changes. Crowder, he's checked in for MP. Johnson comes in for Torrey Craig. And Okogie subbed in for Cameron Payne.
Get him,
Keep
MP.
getting buckets, MP. You got this.
Out left to the wing. Here's Morant. Booker pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 20. We've got Mikal Bridges. MP is out there with Ayton. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Morant outside. Outside Jackson. It's hauled in by the Suns. That's the first of 6 played on the road. Toledovich in the post, guarded by Jackson. And good! He hits it again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
That shot is off. Good D by Booker. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
I get the aggressive play, but play smart, MP.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Up top, Adams. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. 2 points, that one goes. 34 points for Ja Morant.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Kept alive. Ayton. Oh, and then jammed by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Here's Aldama. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce pass.
MP outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Teletovic has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Suns.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Just 5 on the clock. Craig sets the screen for Teletovic. Good on the triple.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Morant passes to Aldama. Up top, Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant taking 2 shots.
We could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
Both free throws good from Morant.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
He got it again. Sensational. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Here he goes. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Three-pointer, Teletovic. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Memphis the other way. Morant outside. Passes it to Aldama. Back to Morant. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Suns timeout.
Keep pressing, MP. Keep pressing.
Get the ball to MP, coach. That's all you got to do.
Phoenix has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Teletovic. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Jackson. The dish to Adams. Back to Jackson. Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Jackson against Teletovic. over Jackson. Booker finds Teletovic. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Brooks grabs the board. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. In the corner, it's Bane over Teletovic. Bane, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bridges a screen on Bane. Teletovic misses. Grizzlies have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Brooks dishes to Jackson. That 3 off the mark. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry.
Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques.
There are high school refs better than you guys. Way better.
Shooting for Memphis. 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Teletovic against Jackson. MP outside. He kicks to Payne. MP looking around. From outside the arc. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got his 6th rebound on the night. Teletovic against Jackson. Fires from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now Teletovic. For 3. And another one falls.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Now, here's Morant for 3. Rebound by the Suns. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Morant. Morant against Teletovic. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Morant with a wide open look. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Teletovic misses. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Pass to Morant. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think that the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Ja Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
The Grizzlies shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Inside, stolen away. Here's Teletovic. Biombo kicks to Booker. The pass to Teletovic. Shot clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Joe. First free throw is good. And the Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in. So Teletovic nails both of them. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. Morant outside to the paint. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Suns.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse, and they were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
He dishes it to Crowder. Back to Teletovic. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Teletovic with it. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Off target with that shot. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one.
We'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.
The means of getting better for the Welcome back to Callaway's Court, where we are down to our final 2 designers. So, Matt Schaefer, tell me about the inspiration for your outfit.
I was inspired by 90s streetwear, specifically the Chicago house scene. We're talking Frankie Knuckles, gold chains, Jordans, and black tees.
I love it. You know, I spent a few weekends at the factory myself back in the day.
No doubt.
No doubt indeed. Okay, Alex Swin, now tell me about your inspiration for your design. A very different take on streetwear, yes?
Yeah. So I went for bold. Bold, in-your-face graphics, like a collage of cultural influence from BMW to the punk and hardcore scenes where I grew up. All of my designs come with a zine.
Oh, that's great. That's great. You know, I really appreciate the manic intellectual quality to your work. It's as if you squeeze the entire internet onto a t-shirt.
I mean, that's entirely what I was going for, Professor Shields. I mean, that's crazy. It's amazing for me because I was just waiting for people to design clothes that I wanted to wear, and finally I was just like, you know what, I'm going to make them myself. So
Wonderful. Cool. Well, now it's time to hear what our judges think. So, MP, which one of these 2 outfits would you wear?
Hey, yo, no cap. Both these fits are fire. Like, I'll rock these on any given day, but I gotta choose somebody. So, I'ma have to go with Alex. Yeah, her style is current, and I feel like my social feed on the shirt, so
awesome.
Great job.
Thank you.
Your social feed's a bunch of videos of you trying to dance and looking like a fool. You got no style, bro. That's why you always biting mine.
Fam, stop hating, because I got people doing the MP dance and wearing my shirt. Green ain't even a color, kid.
So is it fair to say you cast your vote with Matt then, Joe?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I don't have to chase the newest trend. People just appreciate me for who I am. So, you know, I'm rocking with Matt's look.
No. That actually makes sense because Shep's idea of high fashion is changing his dingy white tee once a week.
Man, you ain't care about any of this till the people started wearing my shirt. Now look, everything I do, you try to come after.
What you think you the first to sell clothes? What? Corny clothes at that.
You the only person that's corny. What you talking about?
So what you want to invent the spinning wheel next? What? The print press? What you?
Man, who you talking to? I'm tired of this, man.
Yo, don't say that. Watch him. Don't say that. No. You been talking to me like that, man. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy.
Let's calm it down for 1 second and let's let Audrey settle this for us. How about that?
My bad, y'all. Sit down.
You sit down.
You're both such talented designers, and this is an incredibly difficult decision. But I'm gonna have to go with Alex.
Yeah.
I love the references. I grew up
Thank
listening
you.
to Cocktail Twins, and it feels like something I'd like to see in my Instagram feed.
Thank you.
I should have known y'all would stick together. Whack minds think alike.
Oh. Having worked with both of y'all, I'm absolutely sure I'm siding with MP.
Sorry.
And look, at least he doesn't have a tattoo of his own name spelled incorrectly on his back.
What?
What?
Well, I can't see what someone's tattooing on my back, you know? Like.
Okay, all right. Well, there you have it, folks. We have our winner. And as a special thank you to our guest judges, the winner will custom make a version of their outfit for each of you.
Oh,
wow,
so amazing.
That's super fire. I can't wait to rock that, y'all. But real quick, thank you guys, and congratulations once again.
Man, I don't even want that thing. You can let MP have mine.
Well, I'm sure our winner will be very disappointed.
Listen, thank you again for having us in this event.
Oh,
We
thank
truly
you for
appreciate
doing it, and thank you, viewer, for tuning in to Callaway's Court. We'll see you next time, and until then, remember, make it look good. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Great job. Great job.
All right, I'll give you credit.
For what?
What you been doing with Audrey? It's cool, man. No cap.
Appreciate that.
Too bad your game's still trash. That's why I got that Hammond Classic belt, and you still trying to perfect the art of the chest pass.
Yo, hopefully you enjoy while you got it. Because you know I'm putting together a team for the classics, though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. Good luck, son. You gonna need it.